For the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I've pulled some cards for you here, and this is an interesting reading. Clarify. You know, I feel like there's certain things you're no longer ignoring. You're trying to really sort of elevate yourself, and I do feel like the sense of being very protective over something or someone. Also really trying to find that fight, that passion within you. You know, and it does seem like you're sort of in the dark about certain things, trying to solve certain problems. And, you know, what I will say is this. In the outside influence, there seems to be some level of pain. If it's about a relationship, they might be like sort of holding back from you in some kind of way. Clarify Three of Swords. Or you might be making someone feel uneasy just because like you're sort of like going within. I will say this though. It seems like you're maybe trying to nurture something, like you're very ambitious, or not ambitious, but dedicated to maybe helping someone. This feels more like family or something, like helping someone heal, maybe. There's a few notes here that seem to involve just like personal life. You know what I mean? And there's a level of investigation into something that is causing a lot of anxiety. And on that same note, you know, you might be sort of tiptoeing around certain communications. It's almost like your passions inspire fear within yourself in some way. I don't know if they bring up certain thoughts or if they bring up certain insecurities, or just, you know, there's a tendency for that kind of thing to put you in a weird mental space. You might have a few things to tend to in your life. You might be a lot more concerned with giving your energy to specific areas of your life rather than others. You know, it's almost like you're sort of avoidant or like nonchalant about the outside influence, outside of maybe this one thing that you're trying to heal or nurture. You also might be really fucking busy, you know? And I feel like you're sort of ignoring a lot of different people or things in order to manifest, you know, security or healing or growth in your closest relationships in your life, you know. And, you know, also there may be a note of feeling a bit standoffish towards the world in a lot of ways, or sort of burdensome about the completion of a chapter, maybe, because the world does talk about a sense of completion, or, you know, but also beginnings. Ahead of you, I do think that there will be some good times and relief, especially where I feel like you're sort of setting boundaries with certain people or situations, or you're just not really giving the attention to things that are less important right now. And, you know, it suggests that you'll reap good rewards from that. It's kind of a matter of just prioritizing and tending to, you know, what's important right now. And I don't think there's much interest outside of that. You know, maybe a lot of internal development, like spiritual development even. You also might have a lot of like nice collaborations going on right now, especially as far as maybe like friends. Clarify. Yeah, and in general, I feel like there's a lot of people who are maybe even interested in you in some way. Clarify. But it's nothing to like really take seriously. I feel like you might be watching someone very closely, or someone might be watching you. I don't know where that's coming from all of a sudden. It's almost like contemplating where your passion is in some way. There also might be a death in like, you know, it's almost like as a result of this, as walking away from these sort of less than important things or trivial things, you might gain more stability. Like I think that you know, and that makes sense with the passions, inspiring fears things, because like maybe you do dumb shit like, you know, like for the sake of like fun or the sake of like whatever, and then you find that you deplete your resources and your energy and everything else. And I feel like you're maybe becoming increasingly aware of that, and it's like, nah, I can't be doing this, right? And as a result of that decision, I think that you're going to see changes in your life for the better, basically. So Cancer, I'm going to take this reading a bit further on my Patreon, which is the first link in the description below. So if you want to look a little bit deeper, please do feel free to join me there. I am available for personal readings also. That's available through my website in the shop. Please like and subscribe if you resonated, and I will see you next